So tell us a little bit about Traffic Jams and how it got started.
I joined the Traffic Jams team in 2008. I had come from the performance industry, and I came over, and these guys were doing just car audio. And so when I came over and joined the team, kind of just evolved into something a little bit more than just car audio. We've tried to make it now a one-stop shop. From I brought over the performance and mechanical work over here to continue in the car audio. So it's been 10 years now here with Traffic Jams, and but Traffic Jams has been here for a long time. I want to say we're going on to 26 years here in the city of Beaufort. So that's pretty much all.
One of you guys been in the industry, and how'd you guys meet?
I've been in the industry for roughly about 20 years. I got into this stuff when I was in my teenage years, so I've been doing this for quite a bit. Some time, man. How about you?
Man, it's been at least 15 years. I've been in automotive for pretty much all of my adult life, but actual modifications, stereos, and wheels and tires, that all started probably right around 2003. And I jumped in like that was my life. I mean, it was when I woke up in the morning, I thought about it. When I went to bed, I was trying to write sponsorship proposals, and I mean, it was just something that we did and we had a passion for. So eventually we kind of knew long term that's what we would do.
And then how did you guys meet?
How we met?
We met in the car show, in the car show world.
Man,
we met back in early 2000s, probably 2003, somewhere around there, at a NOPI National Car Show. I was there with a previous company that I was involved with, AAP Motorsports, and we were a vendor there. And we had a display, a vendor booth, and Ron, I had my personal show car, a car that I had been working on since I was a kid, man. And Ron saw the car there, and he approached me at that show, and that's how we met.
Yep.
Open National.
It was interesting, I heard about the shop because they did a lot of customizing on stereos. And that was something that was a part of the show scene that we were doing. It was a part of how they judged the cars. So I heard about the shop, and they were really big on Supras and performance, and I didn't really know who they were or who he was individually. But I had a car club, it was called Elite, and we were out there probably 15 to 20 cars, and my job was to recruit new members. So I saw this car, and I was like, man, this is one of the baddest Civics I've ever seen in my life. I was like, whose car is this? And that's when I spoke to Kevin Mutters, and Kevin was like, oh, that's Yamil. And I was like, man, who's Yamil? Somebody needs to introduce me to him because I need to see him and talk to him about his car and joining the crew. And when I saw him, I spoke to him. He was, pretty polite, but very quiet and low key. And he was like, he was just not interested in doing car shows anymore. But that was a passion, and that was his first car that he built. He was proud of it, and he showed me around the car, showed me about it, and he showed some interest. I think even at one show, a couple years later, I got an Elite sticker on the car, and we got, it was
Those
a
are
crazy
some good-
competition, man. That was
Yeah.
a good time.
Those were
But,
some good battles back then, man.
ECI and those boys, they were trying to pull a fast one, and I needed another car to kind of compete. And he was like, put an Elite sticker on there, and that was pretty, that's basically how it all got started. And then it was weird because a few years later, a mutual friend of ours, businessman, bought their business out and asked me to come in and facilitate the sale and actually, gel these guys into coming in with our company. And, it kind of just grew from there. The relationship, they actually did my Z at that point, and, we modified it, put a new stereo in there, and they took it to another level. And so it was just a growing relationship over the years, and then finally we got together, and this is what we have now. It's big.